My Taropist is now in session. Hey, everybody. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Friends, we are doing a very, very special pick a card reading today. You can pick a pile 1, a pile 2, or pile 3. Sorry, I'm trying to get the hang of it. These are pre-selected, pre-shuffled messages for you. Pre-selected meaning I don't even know what's in here, but meaning that I have already pre-shuffled these cards. So whatever is in the pile is the message, and we will uncover it together. So each pile is different and has a different purpose or intention that I kind of put into it. So all of them are basically whatever you need to know right now. But pile 1 is was meant to be kind of like a pep talk for you. Kind of those of you who need a little bit of encouragement. I've got a couple of different oracle decks in that one. It's meant to be a more uplifting sort of message for those who need that. Pile 2, let's see, can I get, there we go. Pile 2, woo, is more meant to be sort of emotional insight. You'll see that the stone there is connected to the heart chakra. So more emotional insight for those who may be navigating a more difficult season. It's also kind of meant to be more of like the love message if you're looking for that, although it may not be that. It's whatever's in there and we'll find out together. Okay, so but that's just kind of like more of a heartfelt, maybe a message that also has the Answers Tarot deck in there. So we've got some oracle cards in there. And then number 3 is, I'm gonna timestamp this after for those who are not watching live, so you can just skip ahead to your pile. But since we're live, we're going to do this together, so you can get all 3 messages if you're watching live. Number 3 has the abundance and career oracle. It's the pyrite in there. So this was meant to be more of like a career or money related message for those who need it. But again, I don't know what came out in the tarot, so we're going to find out together. All 3 decks also have a couple of, I shuffled out for each deck a couple of my little kitty cat zodiac cards. So that maybe you can see if any of the signs that came out are in your chart, or maybe you're connecting with someone with that energy. Maybe that season is significant to you. So that's what we're going to do. So pick the pile. I'm going to give you a moment, if you're watching live with me, to pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. You can check out the thumbnail. I have the cards here, so the pile's there, so you can like always refer to whatever's clever, whatever is feeling good for you, boo. Okay, so pick the one that you feel most drawn to. Okay, you guys want to take a look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you're watching on or from, and take a deep breath with me. Ready? And okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Let's see who's in the chitty chat. I'll give you guys a moment to pick your pile, and then I'm going to jump right in. I know this is a little different. We don't usually do like pick a card readings here, but I wanted to come on for you guys, but I didn't really have bandwidth to do like an all signs or to take questions. So I was like, what can we do different? And I already have one of these in the can for y'all. And I just haven't put it out yet. So I was like, let me play around and see if we can be creative. If you guys like this, let me know, leave a comment. Let me know how the message resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, the one you picked, maybe you want to feel drawn to watch another one. You can watch all 3, whatever's clever, boo. All right. Each one's a different message. Let's see who's in the chitty chat, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get started with the readings. Hey, Julia. Hey, friend. Hey, what's good, Julia? Thank you, boo, for coming on in and helping out with the modding, boo. So appreciate you. Hey, Greg, what's good with you? I'm excited to do your one question reading. Thank you, friends. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't forget to hit that thumb. Show some love. Hit those emojis in the circle. Let me know what's good. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, friend. Hey. How are you? If you guys are, I don't know, it's telling me to share this. If anyone's interested in using StreamYard, if this is fun for you, and then there's my referral link in the chitty chat. Okay. All right. So Greg says he wants pile 3. Okay. Greg is going for pile 3, but then he changed his mind and said, no, I'm going to go for all 3 of them. Okay. Get it, Greg. Get it. I'm glad too, Julia. Hopefully we'll go through this fairly quickly. And you guys ready? Which ones are you picking? Are you guys gonna go for all 3? And maybe like you'll watch all 3 and then you'll be like, it was number 2 or it was number 1 or it was number 3. That was the one for me. That's happened to me before on Pick a Cards. And if you guys love Pick a Card readings, definitely check out my girl Luz Lumiere. Luz Lumiere, she is my fave Pick a Card reader. Okay. So let's get into it. If you guys like this, I may do one of these like every week if it goes well. So let's get into it. We're going to start with pile 1. Good Lord, that's really big. What the feezy McFeezy? Maybe if we scroll it or along the bottom. Let's see what happens if we make it a ticker. Okay, there we go. We're on pile 1. That's a little better. Now you can still see all of them if you still want to feel what resonates. So let me put pile 2 and pile 3 aside. Okay, so pile 1. We're going to start you at 740. Hi, pile 1. It's me, Jess. Let's see what you picked. So the pile that you picked, the stone is, here it is. And it's, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. All of my crystal kings and queens can correct me if I'm wrong, but lepidolite, I believe that's correct. It's beautiful. So lepidolite that you felt drawn to, it has a pretty pink lilac or purple color with striations of brown or white in it. It is opaque but with luster. You can find it in polished stones or in natural rough stones, which is a natural rough stone. So its primary uses are it relieves stress, it promotes calmness, improves meditation, awakens insight, facilitates connection with the divine. It is connected to the third eye and the crown chakra. You can use it by placing it on or touching the appropriate chakras, whereas jewelry, preferably necklace or earrings, or carry it in a pocket, hold it in either hand, or keep it in a meditation area. So you may want to get yourselves some lepidolite. I always say with crystals, if I feel drawn to something, it's like that's what I need in that season. So if you felt particularly drawn to that one, pile 1, you may want to pick up that stone. And let's see what cards you get. Okay. So so you have these oracle cards. Your first one says, when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. And I am patient. Excuse me. I am patient knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. So I have here a general sense for you, pile one, that some of you, first of all, some of you might have gone through a tower moment recently, or you're in the middle of one at the moment. And this is feeling like this is more with regard to maybe your work or your career or finances, which this pile was not necessarily meant to be that. But for some of you, you may be going through like a season where there may be like a big change coming with regard to your job or whatever it is that you're doing for work or career. Okay, pile one. So I feel like this is sort of, I'm getting like redirection for you because I feel like there's a path for you that's really connected to your highest good that is going to bring you more success. So this is actually feeling like a positive tower. If there has been an ending or a change with regard to like your work or career finances, it's feeling like it's course correcting you. So again, connecting back to your oracle cards, this surrendering, and the tower really is an energy that asks us to surrender, right? To surrender to God's will, like to surrender to what these circumstances or situations are that are beyond our control, is surrender and trust, knowing that whatever happens on the other side of this is really serving our highest good. Like we needed this to kind of course correct or to kind of put us on track to where we're supposed to be going in this particular season, right? So attuning your energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. So it's like when you surrender, it's like when you're like, okay, listen, I have no control over what's happening in my life right now, but what I can do is connect and align with my highest good in the season and trust that this is for my good, that wherever we're going after that is going to be a blessing, right? Is going to be something really, really, really great that's coming for me on the other side of that. And that kind of like puts you into this energy of like, again, feeling a sense of overall well-being of when you're in that energy of trust and gratitude. It really helps to kind of switch things from this like perspective of seeing this tower moment as a negative and turning it into a positive. It's that proverbial making lemonade out of lemons, right? Being able to see like, okay, this is what I need in this season because it's bringing me something really amazing, which it is. So on the other side of this, you have the Six of Wands and you have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some massive success that's coming for you with regard to your work, career, finances. So whatever this change is, or whatever this like surrendering to this inevitable occurrence, it's like it's actually putting you on this path towards success, like greater success. There could be some kind of recognition that's coming your way. Whatever is of the highest good, again, is coming to you. So keep believing that and trusting that, pile one, because, and have a little bit of patience because maybe things feel a little bit turbulent right now. But again, it's sort of like that course correcting and it's putting you on this path towards success. So I feel like for some of you, there could be a promotion, there could be a leveling up that's coming for you. Again, some kind of recognition, massive success. So it's feeling again like there's something really, really good on the other side of this. Okay. This is a change that's actually putting you on a path towards success. So you have also here a self-care oracle card, which is spend time with animals. So some of you, pile one, could be animal lovers. Maybe you have a pet. Maybe you just like getting out in nature, going to the zoo, going to a wildlife park. I don't know. I don't know, but some of you guys, maybe even some of you are drawn to a career where you work with animals. Okay. Maybe you wanted to be a veterinarian or a pet sitter or a groomer or something like that, or maybe you wanted to study zoology, maybe you wanted to work for an organization that does rescue work or rehab work or something like that. So maybe there's something there where you're particularly skilled with that. But in this time, in this season where maybe you are experiencing a tower moment, I feel like spending time with animals can be something that is soothing for your soul, is something that brings some joy and levity to your life in this season. Okay. So you might want to spend some time with animals, boo. And you have these cards. You have the Aries card and you have the Scorpio card. So definitely a lot of scorpionic energy with that tower. So maybe some big change, unexpected change coming through for you. Could be some unexpected news about a promotion, about a leveling up, about something where you're achieving some kind of success or hitting or reaching a milestone. But again, maintaining that faith that everything is working out for your highest good and just surrendering to what this is because it's bringing you to a better place. So Aries season is March through April. So that is the season we're in right now. So it could very well be that you are going through this right now, my friends. If you're watching this during Aries season, these are timeless messages. Scorpio season is October through November. So there could be something coming up for you really great around Scorpio season as well. You could have either of these placements in your chart. Okay, maybe that also helps you to know if that's your message. That's what I got for you, pile one. Really quick messages, not not a whole lot, but like in terms of the length of it, but just quick hits, which you need to know right now, boo. Pile one, thank you so much. And I really, really hope that resonated for you. Let me know in the comments if it did. And if you want to join us and watch pile 2 and 3, you are more than welcome to, boo. Sending you so much love. Thanks for subbing up and hitting that thumb. All right. You guys ready for the next one? Greg loves his dogs. Is it right on the money? Awesome. All right. Yeah. And also, you can book a sesh with me if you want to on mytaropist.com. Thanks, Julia. I always forget all these things. All right. Tenacious. Hey, boo. Hey. Yeah, we're doing something new. Bringing in that new, good. You know what I'm saying? All right. Pile 2. You ready for this? Let's get it for pile 2. Okay. If you picked pile 2, we about to do you, boo. Okay, it was telling me I had too many banners. There we go. All right, pile 2. We're going to start you at 1818. Hey, pile 2. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining us for this pick a card, pick a pile, pick a card, pick a pile. So there you are, pile 2. So if you felt particularly drawn to pile 2, let me tell you what the crystal is that you felt drawn to. Okay. So wrong one. So this is adventuring. You can get a better look. So maybe you love the color green. Maybe your heart chakra needs a little tune up, my friends, in this season. If you felt particularly drawn to that stone. So green aventurine has a bright green color with white and or gray banding. The crystal is opaque with a luster to it. It is a form of quartz, and the color green comes from fuchsite. So the colors are usually light to vivid green. It increases love. It supports prosperity and abundance. It facilitates healing. It introduces new friendship. It's connected again to the heart chakra. So how you would use this stone, my friends, if you want to get into it, is you place it on or touching the heart chakra You can wear it as jewelry, particularly a necklace, so it hits that heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? Carry it in a pocket, hold it in the receiving non dominant hand for receiving friendship, or the giving dominant hand. I'm right handed, obviously, for giving friendship. Keep in the prosperity corner of a home or room. So I'm curious is if you end up getting maybe a money message inadvertently as well. Feels like we're getting more like money messages on here, even though that wasn't the intention, but career money maybe is what's coming through for a lot of y'all. So let's get into it. I'm going to see what cards you got. Oh, I felt like I wanted to shuffle those, but maybe we shouldn't. This was actually meant to be more for like maybe love message, which it could also be. Oh yeah, it's looking like it's more of a love message for you, boo. Or love adjacent, let's say. I just knocked some lip gloss off of my desk if you heard that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, my friends, this is looking really good. This is feeling like these messages may be intended a lot for people who are kind of maybe going through maybe a little bit of like a rough patch, but are like seeing their way to the other side of that, like needing that little pep talk of encouragement to kind of be like, yeah, you made the right this choice, or yeah, this is actually going to be good on the other side. Just like hang in there, kind of like rah rah, sis boom ba. And that's kind of like the energy I was feeling. Like I felt like I wanted to give pep talks through these readings. So it's kind of feeling a little bit in that vein. So that's good because that was kind of my intention going into it. But here's what you got, boo. So you got the Queen of Discs. You got the Seven of Wands. You got the Eight of Cups. The Star. You could have Aquarius in your chart. You could have Earth energy in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have the Ten of Cups. And you have Justice, Libra energy. So for some of you, I'm getting very firmly that this is kind of what I'm feeling. Like I feel like intuitively you were sensing possibly that you were either in a dead end situation, possibly with somebody. You could have felt like you were with connected to somebody who was particularly selfish or self-serving. You might have felt like if you continued down a particular path that wasn't going to lead to long-term emotional fulfillment. There may have been somebody that was kind of draining on you energetically or otherwise. Like you weren't really feeling good. You weren't really feeling healthy. You weren't feeling emotionally well. Like there may have been something there where like your spidey sense was kind of like, some in the milk ain't clean here. Maybe someone, I'm getting like greedy, like an energy of greed. So someone could have been very greedy. You have these cards in the Answers Tarot. You have, I want your money. I need your touch. Later this year. And Cat, Chaser in a twin flame connection. I'm not a twin flame person at all. But that energy to me is, again, this sort of feeling like some of you might have been connected to somebody where they kind of, I'm getting this energy of like they dangled the carrot a little bit, you know, they kind of like gave you just enough to keep you on the hook. But then when you really needed them, they abandoned you, kind of that energy when you really needed them. It's like, it's giving this energy of like some of you connected with someone who was like, taker, always wanted what they wanted when they wanted it. But then when you really wanted them or you needed them, they weren't really there for you. Okay. And when I feel like you kind of took a step back, it felt like, wow, this person does show up for me in a particular context or a particular way, but it always kind of feels transactional, maybe. Okay. For example, or it always feels like it's when it's convenient for them, they're available. But when I really need them in the way that I need them, it's particularly, I feel like, for emotional support and nourishment in that capacity, they weren't really there for you. I'm also getting to, with these sort of different needs and wants, that it could be that you guys didn't speak the same love language. Maybe one of you, like, physical touch was a love language, that was your primary love language, and maybe the other, it was gifts, or time, quality time, or something else, that that it just felt like you weren't speaking each other's love language, you weren't meeting each other's needs. And it's feeling like there was one person in particular here who might have been a little bit more selfish, a little bit more greedy, or did not respect boundaries as well. There could be someone here too that did not value or respect boundaries. Again, it's giving us like, when I want it, when I need it, I got to have it. I don't really care how you're feeling at that particular time, but I want what I want when I want it. But then when you need me, I'm not going to show up for you. I'm not going to be there for you always, not consistently. And again, it's feeling like too, for some of you, it may have felt like I'm giving so much of myself, but I'm not getting enough in return. Now, if this isn't about a specific situation or a specific person, this could just be how you've been feeling in general, pile two. Like, you may be feeling like you're giving so much of yourself, always taking care of others and their needs and their wants and their desires. Some of you could be a parent. You could be a mom in particular. It doesn't have to be just a mom, but that kind of feeling in need of like always showing up for others, but not really, having enough for yourself, not feeling like your needs are met, not feeling like your cup's being filled, So I feel like some of you are like setting boundaries here, or you have, or you're going to. So again, energy is fluid and this is a timeless reading, so take it as it resonates. But some of you are like, you know what? I'm setting firm boundaries and I'm walking away from any situation, any person that isn't really, reciprocating what I'm pouring in and what I'm investing into the connection. Okay. For some of you, it could even be a job, where you're feeling like, I'm giving so much of myself, but I'm not really, like, this isn't really fulfilling me. I'm not really fulfilled in this situation here. Maybe you hit your limit, you hit the like ceiling there at that place of work or business. But you doing this, you taking action, and you saying, like, knowing your worth, knowing your value, and putting your foot down and being like, no more. I'm not playing these games anymore. I'm not gonna take, peanuts for, all the good quality of like time, effort, energy, love, nourishment that I'm putting into this thing, like, or this person, or whatever it is. Like, I'm not taking peanuts anymore. I know my worth, I know my value, and that ain't it. Okay. That's some bull cocky banana foo foo shishi. So I feel like some of you guys are just like, have walked away, have set a boundary, a firm boundary, and walked away, retreated from a situation where you felt devalued, and you have decided to switch gears, switch lanes, and go after your highest good. Like, you're like, I'm not playing small anymore. I'm going to dream really big dreams. I'm going to go for really big goals. I'm going to set my sights high, and I'm really, really allowing myself to sorry, that was incense. I'm really allowing myself to no longer play small. Like, this is big time now. And I'm going after, if this is a work situation too, I feel like it's like, I don't want just a job to have a job to make money to pay the bills. Like, I want my job to be my calling. I want it to be like my higher purpose. If this is a relationship, you're like, I don't want to just date to date. And I don't want to just play games with people that are putting me in these like runner chaser scenarios. I really want to have like the long-term emotionally fulfilling connection here with that ton of cups. So I feel like you guys are actually now in a situation, or you're headed towards a place where you are going to receive justice. Okay. Where I feel like if this is romantic, like, you are going to be in, or you will be, or you are in a connection now that is going to go the distance, that is going to be reciprocal in the ways that you need it to be, where you do speak each other's love language, where you know how to show up for each other, where you facilitate each other's healing journey, where you where you feel like this connection is actually committed in a way that is bringing long-term fulfillment to you. Okay. Where you don't have to question where you stand, and it doesn't feel like your cup is empty. Your cup is perpetually full in this connection. Okay. And whatever the situation is, it's fair, it's just, it's balanced, it's fulfilling to you, it's harmonious. Okay. It doesn't feel like you're being drained anymore. There's a lot of healing here. And I feel like you're being nourished and nurtured spiritually as well as emotionally. So I really, really love this for you, Pile 2. This could be happening for you later this year if it hasn't happened already. Also, I do believe that whoever it was, if there was a specific person that was really draining on your energy and not valuing you and your time and the effort that you were putting into a connection, they may try to show back up later this year. But I think at that point you'll be totally done with that. Okay. So signs I have here in my little kitty cat zodiac cards, I have Leo. So some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be connecting with a Leo. And I have Sagittarius. So some of you could be Sagittarius. You could be connecting with a Saggy. I have, you could have those placements in your chart. Leo season is coming on up in the summertime, July 23rd to August 22nd. So that season could be significant in terms of this timeline. Also, Sagittarius season, November 22nd to December 21st. So that that season could also be significant in this timeline as well. Okay. Thank you so much, Pile 2. I hope that resonated for you, boo. I'd say, too, if you have walked away from something, for some of you, it could also be a family connection where you're feeling like your family was draining on you, okay? You may want to do, again, some heart chakra tune-up and get yourself, doesn't have to be that one, doesn't have to be aventurine, but it could be another like jade or another green stone that could help facilitate healing for you, my friends. Thank you, Pile 2. Okay. Let's do a little quick cleanse before we move on to our third pile, the pile number 3. Let me know in the chitty chat how these are going for you so far if you're watching live. If you guys are enjoying this, we will definitely we'll definitely do it again. What's going on? We got a lot of people going for pile 3. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Kel's blessed or Kel's blessed. Either way. Oh, you're so cute, boo. Ooh, is that a coconut? Wait. It looked like a fresh young coconut, like you just like with the straw in there, but it's probably something else. Anyway, it looks refreshing whatever you're drinking in that picture. At least that's what it looks like, a beverage of some kind. Let me have a sip of tea. Pile 1 wasn't helpful. Oh no. I'm sorry, boo. You only pulled 2 tarot. Yes, you had a tower moment in your career, but what's coming? That's why I tuned in and you didn't pull to see what's next. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for the feedback, boo. I do appreciate that feedback. Pile 2, I didn't, the piles were pre-shuffled. I do appreciate the feedback, so maybe we can do something different next time. What was coming was success with, the outcome was the 6 of, in fact, it was the 6 of wands and also the King of Pentacles. So I believe I did mention that there would be like a leveling up, like this was a course correction, putting you on the path towards greater success in your career. I didn't get really specific. These are super short messages, but that actually, when I picked that pile, it was meant to be more of like a pep talk I had intentions for each of these, and I don't know what the cards were before I did this. So it was already like in the pile, so it was unfolding for me as it was for you. But because I didn't pull additional tarot, it was to clarify, I just was reading what I had, but there were actually 4 cards for pile 1. It was the Tower and the 8 of Pentacles. Could be the current situation. So again, a change or a shakeup in your work or career. But then the outcome was the 6 of Wands with the King of Pentacles. So the outcome is success and like a leveling up when it comes to your career. So maybe a position or a new job or career that is actually putting you towards better success, financial success. Again, maybe a better position, a better job. So there's something there where it's feeling like that change, that abrupt change or unexpected change when it comes to your work or career or finances is actually a course correction. It's putting you on a path that's going to lead towards greater success. And the main message of that really was just to like whatever's going on right now, to trust that it's for your highest good and to surrender to what's happening, knowing that the outcome is going to again lead towards that success. It wasn't super specific, but it was just meant to like let you know it's going to be okay. Like the outcome is actually really great. And they weren't really meant to be like super in-depth readings. These are really meant to be, because this was supposed to be only like a 30-minute video. But honestly, just like 3 different piles, like quick hits to kind of give you some encouragement in this season. Okay. Like I said, like a pep talk, like a little cheerlead. And, so hopefully that helped a little bit. Hopefully that explained it a little bit more. If you want to watch it again, maybe it'll kind of click in a little bit more for you, especially those oracle messages. But if not, I'm sorry, boo, but you can watch the other 2. And again, if it does resonate with like where you're at and you want to go deeper, you can always book like even a 1 question reading with me. I tend to go a little bit deeper on those. So but yeah, thank you though for the feedback. That helps because this is my first time doing this. So that really does help in case we want to do things a little bit differently next time. So thanks, Kels. I still want to know what you're drinking. All right, you guys ready for pile 3? Any feedback is great feedback for me, as long as it's not just, as long as it's constructive. And that was constructive and I appreciate it. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Pile 3. Give me 1 sec. I know it's different because people are used to me going like way more in depth on my reading. It's hard for me. I want to pull out the tarot deck and I want to be like, clarify 50 times. Let's peel the onion, because I know that's how I usually am with these. But this was just meant to be a little different for y'all. All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We'll be back tomorrow for more readings, y'all. We're going to do an all signs tomorrow. You want to vote on that, please do at on the community section of the page, all right? Of the channel, I should say. Thanks, you guys. All right. So pile 3, we're going to kick you off at 39. Hi, pile 3. It's me, Jess. These are quick hits. Quick hits. Pick your pile. If you did pick pile 3, we're going to do that right now. If you missed 2 and 1, if you're watching this back, there will be timestamps for those. If you're watching this live with me, I think Julia put the times for these in the chat. So you can click there I'll do the timestamps also at the end of this so you guys can go quickly to those messages. Again, quick messages for each pile. Let's get into it. These are already pre-shuffled, so I don't know what the reading is going to be yet either, but we're going with the pre-shuffled message, and it is exactly as is shown here, okay? That's the piles you got. All right, so this one, if you felt drawn to pile 3, you might need to get yourself some iron pyrite, my friends, also known as fool's gold. But in manifestation, this is the big money maker. And if you guys know Omen Garden, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me shout out a few times Ohm and Garden, AUM and Garden, Jerome, my buddy Jerome over there in Sherman Oaks, California. I got this over at his shop. He has amazing selection of crystals and all kinds of cool esoteric stuff, spiritual stuff, like stuff, just like cute stuff for the home. So, and he does ship anywhere in the US of A, so check him out. All right. Pyrite, iron pyrite is known as fool's gold for a good reason. It looks a lot like gold, but doesn't have the same value as the precious metal. You may find it as gold flecks within a darker stone, or you may find full nuggets or cut shapes of iron pyrite. It is opaque with a shiny golden luster. Its color is gold. Its primary uses are it promotes success in business, aids in establishing prosperity, it brings good fortune, and strengthens willpower. It is connected to the solar plexus chakra. So what you can do with this is place it on your solar plexus chakra. Particularly like if you're doing this meditation, I like to like go into shavasana and do like, tune-ups with my chakra with my chakra stones. You can carry it in a pocket, keep it in the prosperity corner of a house or room, place it in a safe or cash box, and keep it on your work desk for business success. Okay. So get yourself some iron pyrite, just for no other reason, because it's so pretty. I really do like iron pyrite a lot. I always have since I was a kid. That was fun to like pretend I was panning for golds. Okay. So pile 3, let's see what cards you got. I did pull for this one abundance and career oracle cards because my intention was a money message for y'all on this one, but we'll see what comes out. Like you have seen, I do not know what came out in the tarot. Okay. We're finding out together, y'all. Finding out together. So let's see. Okay, pile 3. Oh, you got a lot of cards that came out for y'all. A lot. Some of you, I feel like, okay, there's going to be a few messages on this one, actually. This one's a little bit different, pile 3. Okay, so bear with me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And I appreciate the feedback. So pile 3, for some of you, I'm going to say that some of you may be feeling called to be entrepreneurial or to move in a new direction. If especially for those of you who are looking at a career, a reading or money reading for this, okay, and you felt drawn to it for that reason, you may also have picked pile 1 or feel drawn to pile 1 as well. But there may be like you may be finding yourself at a crossroads here when it comes to your work and career. You may be feeling drawn to kind of go your own way or go independent. So become an independent contractor, to start a business. Okay. There may be a feeling or a sense of a calling in towards a career that's going to, again, put you in a place where you're independent. So again, independent contractor, having your own business, freelancing, something like that. Some of you, it may be that you really want to be able to travel, and you may be wanting to like have a kind of job that provides you a certain amount of flexibility and freedom, like digital nomad kind of thing, or something where you can travel or work remotely. So some of you may be feeling called to kind of break away from a convention in order to move towards a career that's going to provide you more flexibility, more freedom, so you can travel, so you can kind of do your own thing and you can feel more independent. I'm also getting, for some of you too, that you may be getting some kind of news or opportunity coming your way, some kind of communication coming in, and there's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make. For some of you, there may be like an old job, or even for some of you in a romantic way, there may be an ex or somebody who tries to come back and give you some kind of an offer. And this may not be like romantic. It may be like you may have somebody that you knew from the past who you don't really have dealings with anymore, or who maybe even did you dirty in the past, like try to come back around and be like, hey, I got an offer for you. I got an opportunity for you. What do you think about this deal? What do you think about that? This person could be really conniving. I would be really careful. And I think you're going to actually turn that down and decide to go your own way and bet on yourself. Whoever you are, I feel like betting on yourself is going to be your best bet, period. I think that you have the mind, the wisdom, the knowledge, the know-how, like to really make some stuff happen for you in your life, to really, really like set some things on fire in your life. But it's sort of like you got to get your butt in gear. Like you got to start motivating yourself to do so. You've got to start pushing yourself forward. You've got to take action. Okay. And not rest on your laurels is kind of what I'm hearing. So start taking action, start just moving in a particular direction. Even if you feel sort of like torn, like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know if I should do it this way or if I should do it that way. I feel like your thing is just like, just do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf, just take action on it. Just do the thing. You know what I mean? Moving in the direction, period, I feel like is going to help to kind of get you out of some sort of slump or some sort of like vacillating between choice A or choice B or what have you. Okay. So here's what you got. You have your outcome cards. Your outcome card is the 9 of Pentacles. So I do believe there's specifically like financial success and like a sense of you establishing yourself in a particular way in a career field, in a business. Like there's a sense of sort of you establishing yourself, you feeling confident in your abilities, and your capabilities and what you have learned. For some of you guys also, I'm getting a lot of air energy on this. So some of you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your charts. But I'm also getting like there's been a season of learning and of acquiring wisdom. Some of you guys had some failures in the past. Like you had some missteps, you made some particular choices. It didn't really work out the way that you had hoped. But it's like keep going regardless of what didn't happen in the past, what didn't work out particularly in your favor, or maybe you made a mistake or whatever. Maybe you thought you chose wrong before. Maybe that's making you kind of have this sense of, I don't know if I should do this or that. Like, no, just it's time to take action on it. Okay. You already learned from the mistakes that you made in the past. You don't have to worry about repeating them. You're not going to, right? Just start moving in that direction. You've already acquired the wisdom, the knowledge, the know-how, the skill that you need to just like start taking action on it. You have the 8 of Cups. Some of you might have moved in the recent past, or there may be a move or relocation coming for you. I feel like that's going to be really positive for you, particularly when it comes to your work, career, finances. That won't be for everybody. You have the 2 of Pentacles. You may be juggling a lot of responsibilities in this season, or wearing many hats, or a couple different hats, multiple hats. Keep going. You got this. Okay. Again, these are pep talks. I should have called it that. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the 9 of Wands. You have the King of Swords. Again, a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy on this. You have the 6 of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords. Some of you had, again, a lot of clarity and like this sort of aha moment of like, that's what I want to do. Some of you even like maybe even revisited something from the past. Like, I always wanted to do that thing and I never did it. And you took action on it. But again, I feel like some of you guys, there's a little stumbling here, but it doesn't mean that you weren't wrong. It doesn't mean you didn't hear. It doesn't mean that you heard wrong. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that that aha moment or that moment of clarity that you had, it doesn't mean that that was wrong. I think that was right. But it's like, again, you persevering and you continuing to motivate yourself despite whatever challenges that may ensue. Just keep trudging forward, keep moving forward, keep taking action. Okay, don't let that deter you. And some of you, again, I'm telling you, if there's some message or communication that's coming through, if somebody's reaching out to you and you have to make a choice, I think you're going to, again, walk away from that and bet on yourself. Okay. And be like, yeah, thanks for the offer, but I'm going to decline. I feel like I got this. And you do. So the abundance and career oracle cards that you got, let me start on this side. You got scam likely. Someone is taking your money. So be really careful about any scams for some of you. I also feel too that if this is a past person that tries to come back and again make you some kind of offer, I think that you need to turn down. Okay. I don't think that person may be trying to actually take advantage of you for some. Okay. They may be a little bit conniving, a little bit manipulative or something like that. Okay. Or it may be a bad deal. I'm seeing Shark Tank. I even heard the like, dun dun, they walk into the Shark Tank, dun dun. I haven't watched that in forever, but when like the sharks make offers and sometimes the people are up there and they're like, they're, in their heart, like they're so desperate, like they want that deal, they need that deal. But it's like, if it's a bad deal, it's a bad deal. It doesn't matter if Mr. Wonderful or whatever her face is with the, on what's the, was it Lori who does the freaking, not telemarketing, sells crap on the TV. Whatever. It's like, it doesn't matter who's making the deal, okay? Mark Cuban or Mr. Wonderful. It's like, if it's a bad deal, it's a freaking bad deal. You got to walk away from that deal no matter how tempting the offer may be, right? So for some of you, that may be your situation. Okay. You got self-motivation. You need to get the ball rolling at work. Again, listen, don't rest on your laurels. Keep moving. Keep working at it. Keep going. You got this, boo. Okay. Get to it. Hop to it. You got promotion, about to get the promotion you wanted. So some of you guys, there is, again, your outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. That's really good, particularly for like money or career. So again, I feel like some of you guys are there's success coming at the end of that. Okay. At the end of this. And then you got business plan. Make a plan to improve your business. So again, some of you guys got to go back to the drawing board, get some fresh ideas. It doesn't mean that you were wrong. You had this breakthrough aha moment of clarity and truth. It was right. You had the right idea. But there's always going to be sometimes maybe some missteps, maybe some failures, maybe some setbacks, but that doesn't mean that you don't keep going. Okay. Keep your eyes on the prize. It may just mean like, okay, let me go back to my business plan. Maybe I need to make some changes. Maybe you need a freaking business plan if you don't have one. And I did say, I feel like at the beginning of this, some of you could be called to kind of go your own way, create a business, start a business, be a contractor, be independent, freelance, whatever it is that you feel like you're called to do. Get a DBA, get an LLC, get an S Corp, get a C Corp, whatever. Anyway, so if you're feeling called to that, but make a plan. And if you are having some challenges in the season, make a plan to improve. Okay. This is really like the ball's in your court, pile 3. Like the odds are ever in your favor, but you just have to take action. Okay. And finally, your little zodiac cards are Voigo, You got Virgo here. So you could have Virgo in your charts. You could be connecting with the Virgo. Virgo energy could be significant for you. And you got Pisces. Okay. So you could have Pisces in your chart. Could be significant for you. The seasons, in case these seasons are significant in this timeline for you, boo. Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. Okay, so that season can be significant in this timeline, in this message for you. And then Pisces is February 19th to March 19th. So that timeline can be significant for you as well. Okay. And also in the cards, I had a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So thank you, pile 3. I hope that resonated for you, boo. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chitty chats. And thank you again for watching. If it didn't, you can always click back if you're watching this back and check out pile 1 or pile 2. I'm feeling, now that I've done all 3, that some of you pile 3 may also connect with pile 1. So check it out. Sending you guys so much love as always. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, pile 3, you can at mytaropist.com. Thanks for hitting that thumb. Appreciate you guys so much. And let me go back and see all my friends. Oh, that don't look so good, does it, y'all? There we went. There was like the little video at the that didn't happen. And now you can see me making a fool of myself. Okay, there we go. Fun times. I'm so glad you guys showed up and showed out. And Jojo. Hey, Jojo. Jojo's like, Mark Cuban. Oh, no, that was Greg K said that. Greg K said Mark Cuban is a shyster. He could be the one that was I said scam likely. Maybe he's the one making you the bad deal. Maybe you will literally, somebody watching, get a call from Mark Cuban. I don't know. Wanting to invest in your business and you're like, thank you, no thank you. Oh my God. And hey Jojo, which pile did you pick, Jojo? Or did you watch them all? Are you gonna watch them all? Hey Juliet, hey Boo, hey. Starlight Journey. Hey friends, how you doing, Boo? Oh, thank you. Did that resonate for you? Which one was that? Pile 3? Just do it. Yeah, always only take what resonates. This was our first time doing this. So I appreciate you guys, and I really appreciate all the feedback. All the feedback. Oh, you're looking for a Mexican fire agate. Okay. Nice. Thank you guys, every single sinking one of your faces. Yeah, let me know how you liked it. If you want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Or if it was like crap and you're like, no, Jess, it was not a win for me. How you doing, Jojo? Big hugs and love to all of you guys. All right. I hope you guys did like it though. We can always improve on the next one. Because I would like to do these more often. It was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone who watched, and I will be putting up timestamps if you missed it. If you're in the chat, I think Julia put them up so you can scroll through and see what was pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Thanks everybody. I'll see you guys again soon. And big hugs to Amina. Hi, Amina. Hi, Leroy. Hi. Hi, Gumbo. Gonna go live yourself? Okay, cool. You guys go swing on over and check out Mojo Tarot. Give him a follow and a holler. He's about to go live, so go give him some love. I'm going to come on again tomorrow. If you guys want in on whichever reading I do for the all signs tomorrow, make sure you vote. Okay, it's in the community section of the channel. You can vote for the reading you want. All right. So I'll see you guys again very soon. And then we'll be taking questions on Friday. And we already got Greg is already at the tippy top of the list. So if you want on the list early, you can be like Greg. He hit me up and was like, "Can I get on the list first?" I was like, "Yeah, I haven't even put it out yet, so get it." Lazy sleepy kitty, yeah, Bo is too. Oh, you went live too. You guys give Juliet a follow and a holler. I didn't know you went live, Boo. I didn't see it. I do subscribe to your channel. Give Juliet a follow and a holler. Give Julia a follow and a holler. And I will see you guys again really soon. Thanks for joining me for my very first pick a card. Mwah. Peace and love.